Hello, Namaste to all. I Sangeeta welcome you all to Divine Healing Channel, and today I'm going to card reading for this whole week, which is from Monday till Sunday. The card deck which I'm going to use is the first one is Ask My Angel card deck, and the second one is Everyday Ace deck card. So I will start reading from the first deck, and the first card is Time. Let's see what it means. The meaning to this card is time is what we use to measure cycles. The cycles of the sun, the moon, the earth. Cycles of progress, cycles of age, and cycles of change. We are constantly in the middle of shifting cycles. Daylight, summer, winter, childhood, parenthood. Ideas turning to manifestations. There is a constant transitions and constant movement forward, and there is always an enormous gift in every moment. In order for any successful shift to occur, we must go through the entire cycle process. Oftentimes, we may find ourselves wishing, wanting, or wasting away our time, being stuck in the past or the future, instead of being fully aware and present in the moment. In every single moment, there exists every single possibilities in existence. If we are aware of that and we truly understand that every moment offers endless possibilities and incredible potential and opportunity for growth and movement, then we can receive the gifts that the present moment offers. Every decision, every action has a consequences. Our lives are made up from many small and seemingly insignificant decisions that include how to choose to interpret and react to the world around us. If we are aware and present through each moment, we have the potential to make empowered decisions that will take us where we want to go in our lives. If we have found ourselves wishing your time away, believing that everything will be better when blank happens, it is absolutely time to snap out of it. Nothing will ever happen if you keep your head in the future instead of the present. Tomorrow never comes. All you will ever have is now. If you can't do it now, you will never do it. There will be no hand coming out of the sky to make all your dreams come true. You must snap back to the present and make your own dreams come true right now. Only then will you find yourself exactly where you need to be. If you have found your head stuck in the past, it is also time to snap out of it. Until you put your head on straight, you have no idea what kind of existence you are living, let alone what opportunities you may be missing. Life is made up of cycles. The wheel must continue its rotations forward. You can either go with it or be crushed by it. Alternatively, you may be currently in the middle of a cycle that requires a period of waiting, processing, and patience. Allow yourself to surrender to this process, knowing that every stage of each phase is necessary in order to get to the next point. Try enjoying the process and surrendering all thoughts about possible outcomes. Above all, this is a time to keep your awareness in the present. Another card. The shadow self. Let's see what it means. The meaning to this card is the shadow self holds the key of unlocking the window of the deeper self. It is the shadow that holds the secrets of creating true and profound change and realization. All your hidden impulses, secret fears, judgments, projections, illusions, limitations, and seductions lie in the shadow. Through facing our shadow, we can dissolve the underlying impulses that can govern our lives. Through facing our shadows, we can dissolve the underlying impulses that can govern our lives, thereby allowing a deep and profound shift in consciousness to occur. We can become capable of standing whole in our integrity as we direct our lives forward. We all have these hidden impulses, secret fears, judgments, projections, illusions, limitations, and seduction. When they exist and operate underneath our consciousness, awareness will lose our sense of what is occurring for us in our life. We may complain about money, work, relationship, or health, not seeing how our unconscious working are detecting all of these things. When we face our shadow, we reclaim full ownership and responsibility of our lives and give ourselves the power to transform both ourselves and our lives into what we want them to be. When we see the world as a reflection of ourselves, this gives us the power to transform finances, work, relationships, and health into what we would like them to be. We are and always have been in total creative control of our lives and our reality. As whole and self-aware individuals, we have the power to use that awareness to shift our consciousness and create profound change. This is the time of deep transformations for you. It is essential that you look within and face all shadows aspects of yourself. You are currently in the process of liberating yourself from all illusions, fears, limitations, and hidden impulses. This is not an easy process, but one that creates deep and lasting change, placing the power to direct your life completely in your hands. There is an inner revolution occurring, one which will create an outer revolution in your life.
Another card. Color healing. Let's see what it means. The meaning to this card is:
our world exists in the shades of light. Within that light, there is every color of the spectrum. As that light touches the world around us, the colors are absorbed and reflected. If an object is green, it will absorb all the other colors in the spectrum and reflect green. That green frequency is then reflected onto us, and our skin and eyes receive this information, and we become effective by the vibrations. The interesting thing is that the object itself is anything but green. This is why the green is reflected rather than absorbed, and that is why we interact with it. Color has an enormous part to play in our lives, in our clothes, home, and work environments. It is a dominant part of the vibration information we receive. Being surrounded by red will bring a sense of alertness, energy, and will naturally give you a charge, whereas blue will bring a sense of calm, peace, and openness. The colors that surround us in our lives have a powerful impact on our health and energy levels. Sunlight contains within it all the colors in a natural balance. This provides us with the nourishment we need for complete emotional and physical health. Our bodies cannot absorb calcium without vitamin D, which we absorb from the ultraviolet light present in the sunlight. Artificial light contains significantly low amounts of red and ultraviolet light, and a prolonged lack of sunlight can produce depression and lower energy level. We also require periods of complete darkness in order for the hormone we need for immunity, healing of the body and mind, and general well-being to be secreted. Light and color have an enormous amount to do with health and well-being. This is the time for you to take a note of light and color in your life. Are you getting enough sunlight? Do you get a solid sleep in complete darkness? How do the colors in your clothing, home, and workplace affect you? What is needed in order to create more healing and balance in your life right now? By bringing awareness to what stimuli you will receive, you empower yourself so that you can bring into your life more balance, healing, and harmony.
Another card. Beauty. Let's see what it means. The meaning to this card is:
Hanging names means the glory or grace of God. This is and of itself provides the full definition of what beauty is. Beauty is the light of God shining through. This of course exists in all that is. Our ability to perceive beauty comes from within. We only have the ability to see and experience beauty when our heart and mind are open enough to truly see and understand the absolute magnificence that exists within all of creation and in the synchronous flow of the universe. Comedy, tragedy, art, the mountains, the cities, a child, all things contains the glory and the light of God. When we see and experience that beauty in the world, we experience a state of praise, a state of connection and gratitude for all that is. This is a time for you to really see and experience the light of God shining all around you. See it in everyone you know and meet. See it in the place where you live. See it in all of life's ups and downs, in the tragedy and anxiety of life and all you experience. Finally and most importantly, see it in yourself. It exists within every self of a being. We often have the idea that beauty is an idealist, fantastical, irrational, and delusional idea of perfection. Everything that exists is already perfect. Everything is God. Often our ideas of perfection are just programming and projecting that springs from neurosis. It is time to really open your eyes, heart and mind to the miraculous wonder of life, to see the glory and light of God as it shines through everything in this world and as it shines with incredible uniqueness through every being on this planet.
Last but not the least, divine mystery. Let's see what it means. The meaning to this card is
Life is mystery. The spark that ignites and purposes existence is the greatest of all mysteries. No matter how much significant knowledge we acquire, it only serves to prove the divine mystery of life. As humans, we are programmed to try and make sense of things. Our intellect races to interrupt, to find logic and reason for all that we experience and encounter in our world. The truth is that life, death, and the divine are larger concepts than what we can ultimately comprehend. And no matter how many ideas, philosophies, and beliefs we may discover to explain these mysteries, they will still only ever remain but a mystery. To experience life and the divine, we must use our heart, not our mind. The mind, in particular, the intellect, holds no answers when it comes to understanding the overwhelming nature of life and the divine. Only the heart has the capacity to feel and experience the ascetic truth at the core of all tragedy and beauty, because only the heart can experience true unification with the essence of all things. Through being able to directly connect us with the divine, the heart knows and accepts all things as perfect. This is a time for releasing yourself from the blinds and limitations of the mind. Things may not make sense at this time, but that may be because you are looking at time through a logical filter as opposed to filtering things through the heart. Not all sense is logical sense. Like the divine and our own psychic have rhymes, and it is only in connection to the heart and the gut sense of the body that we can make any sense of them. This is the time to release yourself from intellectual burden, accept and embrace divine mystery as you connect through the deeper wisdom of your heart and the silent space within.
now start reading cards with another deck, and the first one is Live up the struggle. It means if you struggle during your sitting, meditation or walking meditation, you are not doing it right. But Buddha said, my practice is the practice of non-practice. That means a lot. Give up all struggles. Allow yourself to rest. Another card. Water the right seeds. It means the seed of negativity are always there, but very positive seeds also exist, such as the seeds of compassion, tolerance and love. These seeds are all there in the soil, but without rain, they cannot manifest. Our practice is to recognize and water positive seeds. If you recognize the seed of compassion in yourself, you should make sure that it is watered several times a day. Another card. I am here for you. It means the heart of Buddha practice is to generate our own presence in such a way that we can touch deeply the life that is here and available in every moment. We have to be here for ourselves. We have to be here for the people we love. We have to be here for life with all its wonder. The message of our Buddhist practice is simple and clear. I am here for you. Another card. Stopping and looking. It means to practice with this meditation, you only need to do two things. First, stopping and then deep looking. When you stop, you become solid and concentrated. That allows you to practice looking deeply into what's here and looking deeply into the nature of things. Brings insight. This understanding will liberate you from your suffering. Another card. Like the moon in the sky, it means we should be free to experience the happiness that just comes to us without our having to seek it. If you are a free person, happiness can come over you just like that. Look at the moon, it travels in the sky completely free, and this freedom produces beauty and happiness. I am convinced that happiness is not possible unless it is based on freedom. If you are a free woman, if you are a free man, you will enjoy happiness. But if you are a slave, even if only the slave of an idea, happiness will be very difficult for you to achieve. That is why you should cultivate freedom, including freedom from your own concepts and ideas. Let go of your ideas, even if abandoning them is not easy. Last but not the least, the lamp of mindfulness. It means we have a lamp inside us, the lamp of mindfulness, which we can light anytime. The oil of that lamp is our breathing, our step, and our peaceful smile. We have to light up that lamp of mindfulness so the light will shine out and the darkness will dissipate and cease. Our practice is to light up the lamp. So this was the card for this whole week. I hope you guys like it. Thank you for coming and watching this video. To all my subscribers, people who are helping me to make this video, people who are inspired to make this video, thank you, all of you. So till I see you next time, I Sangeeta Patel. Take care, live with lots of love, light and energy blessings. Namaste.